Hey everyone, how y'all doing? It's Phil back here with an update. Probably all wondering where I've been. Been doing some other things, but I have actually been working on the pinsetter in my spare time. Whoops, sorry about that. And I'm here to show you what's been going on. So I wanted to simplify things a little bit more in the pinsetter. Something I always like to do is make it better. And what I've done is I've eliminated a lot of parts and simplified the frame. So for those that are familiar, you've probably seen this arm here. It used to go up and down inside some guide rollers. I don't do that anymore. Right now I'm using what's called a parallel guide mechanism. That's these two arms out here. It's actually pretty common to different pin setters that are on the market right now. It's nothing special. It's a known mechanical principle. So no big deal there. The tricky part was getting it to work on my machine though, as my deck needs to set the pins on the deck, and then when it goes to pick them up, it needs to be in the same position over the pin as when it set it up. Hopefully it all makes sense. But what goes on, I'm gonna run it. You can see as the deck is running, it's gonna go to the back a little bit, and that's just because of the inherent nature of this parallel arm design. But through some engineering, I was able to get it all work. I figured out where everything had to be, and it is working very nicely now. I did think that I was going to have to adjust where the turret is and maybe lengthen the new conveyor. Oh, by the way, this is a new conveyor design. Nothing special, but it's working pretty well. But back to the turret. I thought I was going to have to move the turret forward to get it to drop the pins into the appropriate locations, but what I ended up being able to do is just adjust the guide chutes down here, and everything goes where it needs to go. So that worked out really well. For a comparison, this is what the old frame used to look like, and this is what the new frame looks like. So as you can see, it's a lot more simplified, old versus new. A lot of parts have been eliminated, much easier to build and much lower cost. So I'm kind of doing this as a supplement to the information video I put out a while ago, talking about the various aspects of the pinsetter. So here's a little more information. And then something I don't normally do, but I always get people asking me, Phil, how do you design a pinsetter? I want to build a pinsetter. How do I do it? Well, I'm going to show you what you need to do. So to design the pinsetter, you want to do some drawings like what I have here. This is actually the drawings I was using to figure out the parallel mechanism I just showed you. And over here you can see I've got different overlays of where things are going to end up as the machine is moving up and down. I do not know 3D CAD to the point where I can build a functional mechanism and move it all in 3D CAD. I know 2D CAD, this program that I'm using here, and I do different views as you can see here. If you want to design a pinsetter or really anything that you'd want to design that's a little got some complexity to it, then you want to do some drawings like this. There's a couple of drafting programs out there that would allow you to do it, but they work pretty well. And again, if you want to figure out your own pinsetter, this is the best way to do it, is draw it all on the paper like this, figure it all out, take some measurements. This is all drawn to scale, so you'll know what you're building. But anyway, that's I just wanted to update y'all. Here's the pinsetter again. Actually, this time we'll set some pins up. Let you see what that looks like. It's going to get a little noisy. As soon as it's done setting up, I'll be out of here, but here we go. I don't have the pit light on yet, but you'll get to see it work anyway. And there we go. So everything working good? If you guys got any questions, definitely leave them down in the comments. If you know anybody interested in the pinsetter, send them my way. Love to talk to them. Y'all have a good one.